Time to take a look at what's new in Warframe this week. Well, let's start with the normal Duviri. Should be choice of Gora's parts, Kora's parts, or Revenant's parts. For the Steel Path Duviri circuit, on the other hand, it's over there. It's the Bone Carnon, Latron, Furus, Furax, or the Strun in Carnon Genesis devices. Choices of Rivens, if you have all of those, you can go for a rifle, pistol, or melee Riven mod, or 20,000 Kuva. The Archon hunt this week is Nora for an Amber Archon shard, meaning Bird 3 will be selling a Crimson Archon shard. Actually, that's not too bad. The Crimson ones are very, very useful. Which means Sabotage Mission, Interception, then take on Nera for the showdown and get hold of a possible Tau Forged Archon shard. Amber one. Nightwave this week, Elite Acts, complete 8 Railjack missions and defend both mirror defense objectives 3 times, which means you have to basically do 3 rounds of that. That's pretty easy to do. And it's not asking you to do it on Steel Path, you can do it on normal. Normal Acts, complete 1 mission with a single pistol and glaive equipped, and while piloting a hijacked cruise ship, destroy 3 enemy fighters. Ooh, that actually all looks quite fun. There is the usual under offerings as well as the Cycron Solstice skin blueprint. Look, helmet wise, nothing too special. I'm just glad that he's not here. The Gat's altered helmet is here. That does look kind of weird, and the story about that is actually quite fun. There is the Wolf of Saturn 6 Dark Glyph, meaning it's nighttime in the background. The Fullman Solstice skin blueprint. Don't think the new helmets are actually available. There is the Energy Siphon Aura Dizzying Rounds augment for the Bronco, Tonko's Precision Strike, Mutalist Quanta's Burning Mass. There is the Corrosive Projection Aura, which is minus 18% enemy armor, Shield Disruption Aura, Shotgun Scavenger Aura, the Jewel Zoran Dagarak skin, the Tonko Desert Camo skin blueprint, Groll's Kubradon Floof, it's basically dirty, the Plasma Sword, that would be the blueprint to build the actual Plasma Sword, same goes with the Glaive, it's the blueprint to build the actual Glaive. If you don't have one for the Nightwave, you can always build one. There is the Falcor Shock Camo Skin blueprint. It's also classed as a glaive, so should work for doing that actually. Groll's Pobla Floof. Saturn 6 emblem. Emblems, of course, go on your shoulder. The Wolf Beacon, if you want to get a hold of the parts for the Wolf Sledge, you obviously have to get him in mission to come after you, which means summoning him in a mission. You can have many, you can only use 1 per mission. The Emissary Emblem, same thing, emblems go on your shoulder, with the Purging Slash augment for Excalibur, Rubico's minus 50% zoom augment, Volt's Electronic Shield augment, and Ember's Purifying Flames augment. Checking in on Teshin for the Steel Path Honor Store items this week, it will of course be a Rifle Riven mod. Still a little bit expensive, but worth it for the Rifle Riven mod because you can actually get decent Rivens from it. Checking on Necraloid for the Deep Archimedia missions, we have Disruption, where enemies can target and destroy the conduit, and enemies' health slowly regenerates, followed by Alchemy, where 10% of enemies are equipped with an impervious elemental barrier that can only be destroyed by amphors matching that element, so Toxin to Toxin, Ice to Ice, Fire to Fire. And then slow-moving Immortal Duviri Limnus, drain health and energy from allies who get too close to it. Then lastly, Exterminate, remembering you have to go from one to the other without changing loadout. Exterminate, where fissures rip into the mission, causing the enemy levels to go up by 1 every 10 seconds. Destroying them will stop this, but it will not decrease it. They will stay whatever level they are. It will just stop going up. And then enemies will only take damage if a player is within 15 meters of them. Be glad that isn't there with Vampiric Limnus. I almost said something completely different there. Still worth doing though, because some of these rewards are actually really useful. And lastly, without spoilers, there will be a seasonal change in Hulvania, so keep an eye out for that if you have that done, because even though it's cycling every 10 days, the first rotation is happening this week. but not going to show it because it's going to avoid spoilers, at least until January. So with that, we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.